Hi guys, my name is Amrish. You're watching Gourmet at Home. I'm sure most of you have experienced the thali meal, and this thali meal has got all the components starting from your starter to your snack, salad, pickle, chutney, papadum, curries, rice, bread and the dessert. But there is one thing which is common in every thali, and that is papadum. And that papadum signifies the region from which that thali is coming from. If we have got the appalam, it means it's from Tamil Nadu. If we have got the Bikaneri papad, it means the thali is from Rajasthan or Gujarat. And if we have got the Kali Mirch or Jeera papadum, it means it's coming from northern part of India. But this papadum is always served as a condiment. And what about if we make a curry from this papadum? There are two curries which are my personal favorite made from the papadum. One is the Rajasthani style and one is the Bengali style. Today I will be sharing a recipe of paneer papad curry which is from Rajasthan, and the Bengali curry I will be sharing in my next video. So let's prepare this awesome curry prepared from papad and paneer. For this recipe of papad and paneer curry, I will be requiring basic ingredients like chili powder, turmeric powder, coriander powder, chopped onion, ginger, garlic, tomatoes, some curd and roasted papadums. So in the first step of the recipe, we'll start preparing the curry. So I will start by adding 3 tablespoons of cooking oil to the kadhai. Once the oil is hot, I will add less than 1/4 of a teaspoon of fenugreek seeds. Followed by I will add 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds, 1 dry red chili. I will add 1 medium size chopped onion, after the onion I will add 1 teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of asafoetida powder, after the asafoetida powder I will put 1 tablespoon of chopped garlic, the onions are almost getting golden brown. At this stage I will add 2 teaspoons of coriander powder. After coriander powder I will add 1 tablespoon of chopped ginger. You can add little water in between if required. Once the onions are almost sauteed with the spices, I will add 1 medium sized chopped tomato. After the tomatoes are soft, I will add 1.5 teaspoon of turmeric powder and approximately half a teaspoon of chili powder. So we'll continue cooking the masala on the slow flame until the tomatoes and onions are cooked and the masala is thick in texture. Now we can see at this stage the masala is almost cooked and the oil has started coming on the side. And this is the time we will add yogurt to the masala, and in the yogurt I will add 2 teaspoons of roasted gram flour, and we will incorporate the gram flour in the yogurt along with water. And now I will add the yogurt to the masala. I will add some more water to the kadhai. After adding the yogurt, we need to continuously stir the gravy. After the first boil, I will reduce the flame and continue the curry to simmer. And in the meantime, I will roast the papadum for the curry. The curry is simmering, we have roasted the papadums, and now I will add the sliced paneer. After the paneer, I will add papadums. Now these papadums will give a nice texture to the gravy. Also they have got pepper and cumin, which will complement the taste of the curry. After adding the papadums, we'll finish the gravy with some fenugreek leaves, chopped coriander, a tablespoon of desi ghee, and at this stage we'll just give a nice gentle stir. We'll switch off the flame. Now rest of the carryover cooking of papadum will happen in the curry. The process of making the papad is more or less same in India. They make a stiff dough, roll them, and then they sun dry them. In most of the cases they make the papad with starch also, the starch of rice, potato or tapioca. This thick batter of starch is spooned on plastic sheets and then sun dried. You can fry the papad or you can roast the papad. There are mainly three flours which are used in making the papadums, which is your rice flour, white lentil flour and chickpea flour. The flavors may vary from one region to another region. In southern part of India, we call them appalam. In Tamil Nadu, in Kerala, we call them papadam. In Andhra Pradesh, we call them appadam. And in Karnataka, we call them hapla. But in northern part of India, we call them papad. Papads are served all over India as a condiment to the main course or as a starter. It's been said the papads were first prepared in India and now they are served in South Asian countries also. The papad paneer curry is ready, and this is the time we'll start serving the curry. I have served papad paneer curry along with paratha and kachumber salad on the side. Most of the time we see this humble papad kept on the side of the platter, but this time it's right in the center of the platter. I hope you enjoyed watching this simple recipe of papad and paneer, which is inspired from Rajasthan. If you have any of your interesting recipe which is prepared from papadum in your kitchen, do share with us, and I'm sure you will try this recipe also at your home. Looking forward to see you again in our next episode of Gourmet at Home.